Your country 1039 KGRT, Dan and Shay for you, and glad that you exist. And I am glad you exist. Why? Because then we get to do things like this.
Time now for the question of the day.
That's right. It is question of the day time. And our question of the day, I had a completely different question of the day because today just happens to be, kids take over the kitchen day. But then I ran across this and I'm going like, no, this is more interesting because apparently online people are talking about their most interesting roommates. Yeah. And the stories range from strange to horrifying. Like, one guy had a roommate that would borrow his underwear for dates. I don't get that one. Another one said that she had to teach her roommate how to boil water because she never knew how to do that. So roommates can be fun and interesting. I've had a whole bunch of fun roommates before in the past. So shout out to Carrie and Jason, my college roommates. So that was some good times for sure. But I will say this, that, there are always some interesting roommates. I've had a few myself. I had a few roommates where, it's really bad when you have to start to hide your ramen noodles from your roommates. That's not a good sign right there. But there are always some interesting, strange, and fun experiences as well with your roommates. And that's what I want to know. That is our question of the day for today. What's your experience with your roommates? Strange roommates, good roommates, awesome roommates, fun roommates that you'll probably not run into again for a long time. But yeah, what is your experience with strange roommates? That is our question of the day. Of course, you can go ahead and answer that by giving me a call on the Zia Comics hotline or sending that text on the Zia Comics text line as well. 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And yeah, absolutely get your answers in. And of course, we're up on our social media pages, so you can leave your comments on our Facebook, on our YouTube, and our Twitter pages as well. But that is our question of the day. What's your experience with roommates? Strange roommates, awesome roommates, fun roommates? What do you think? You know what? I might even include family members because, those that have family members as roommates, that counts, I think. So go ahead and let me know. What's your experience with strange roommates? That is our question of the day. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. And there we go. So now we are exclusively up on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And yeah, I'm just wondering about, those strange roommate incidences. I think we've either had college roommates when you moved out of your home, you couldn't afford your place on your own, so you had to get a roommate, or even family members that have come in as roommates. Cousin Bob sleeps on the couch, that kind of thing. I don't know. What's your experience with some roommates? Good or bad, indifferent, strange stories? I had some awesome roommates in college. Like I said, shout outs to Jason and Carrie. They were so awesome. One Christmas, we couldn't get a Christmas tree because everybody was broke. It's college years. So we decided we had this standee of Xena Warrior Princess. So we put lights on her and a Christmas hat, and we had our Xena treats. Yeah, that's how awesome my roommates were. But that was just a whole bunch of fun times. And like I said, I've had some roommates.
Today on Hey Culligan, soft water cleaner.
Where did that one come from? Okay. When I first moved out, I had some roommates where, not so great, that you had to hide some food to keep it away from everybody else eating it. That's how bad it was. So I want to know, what's your experience with roommates? And never had any roommates, just my kids, which were amazing. I think mom is being extra nice right there. We weren't always amazing on that one. Be honest, mom. Be honest. There are some times when you were just like, But anyway, it is one of those things where roommates can be good, bad, and definitely interesting. We'll put it that way. So what's your experience with your roommates? What are your strange roommate experiences? Go ahead and let me know. Once again, you can call or you can text. That's 575-523-KGRT and our Zia Comics hotline or text line, and leave your comments on our social media pages for our question of the day. What are your strange roommate stories? Let's take a look and see what's going on in the world today. I see that chefs in Italy recently set a new world record for the world's largest cannoli. Now, the previous world record I see was 16 feet. This one was a 70-foot cannoli filled with 1,500 pounds of ricotta cheese. Honestly, sounds delicious. I also see that Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin rocket crashed yesterday shortly after takeoff. No one was on board the flight, and the capsule did float to Earth with a parachute, but the crash apparently caused by a booster failure. Yeah. And also, let's see, looks like gas prices are falling again. Prices fell below $3 a gallon on average. Price for a gallon of gas right now is about $3.71. But they're saying that they could fall below $3 a gallon. We'll see when we get there. I think that is just something that it's a crazy way to try and predict that whole thing right there. But that's a few things going on in the world today. What is your answer to our question of the day, though? Roommate experiences, strange experiences, good experiences? Go ahead and let me know. Once again, you can call those in at 575-523-KGRT. You can also, of course, just let me know. Leave your comments on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter pages as well. But that's our question of the day for today. What is your experience with strange roommates? Good experiences, bad experiences? Let me know what you've got. Once again, leave your comments on our social media pages. But that is our question of the day.